Welcome back to my channel. This is Lily from Lily's Crafty Corner. Today I'm going to share a sort of a show and tell regarding a swap I'm doing in Pocket Letters and More USA. This is a swap regarding music, and it's a 9 pocket letter, so that we had to make 9 ATC cards. What I'm going to show you, and the reason I'm showing this is because I really did like this one, and it's the fact that it's a music orientated one. I was when I was from about 5th grade on, the first thing I wanted to do when I got home from school was put on American Bandstand. So this is what we did, and I made these, and this one shows, of course, our dear departed Dick Clark in the 70s. And Bandstand ran, I think, I don't know if it was the late 80s or early 90s from the 50s. So he was on well over 30 years. Anyway, this was from the 70s and American Bandstand. I used paper that actual sheet music that I received, or I purchased at a local flea market. And I can't remember how much I got, but it was a ton of it. I had bought what I thought for, I believe it was $10, was this large amount of sheet music. And then as I was leaving, the fella flagged me down to tell me I'd only taken half of it. So I was really pleased with that. But anyway, that's this, and then that's what this paper is. And then I used some stenciling paste that I had gotten. It's Bo Bunny, and the stencil paste, I picked it up at Tuesday morning, and then the stencil itself was these circles, and it was one of the Delusions, which I love her things. And then this next one shows the Bandstand dancers. It features, and then of course I took from the dictionary dance, and took out the definition, or part of the definition. And I also have these little stickers that you'll see on mostly all the ATCs. They're little puffy, and they're musical notes, and I thought that they were cute. And as you can also see on all of these, I have inked them with Tim Holtz Distress ink. And then the third one of these, which I did 3 in this series, there it says Rate a Record, and I remember this vividly. Used to love watching it, and it was funny. You didn't always remember what they said, but I know on the back of this card they had made mention that I think it was Baby Love, they gave a thumbs down to, more or less, and yet it was one of the biggest hits ever at that time frame. So it's just interesting and a lot of fun. I had gotten, I don't know, probably close to 50 to, I don't know, 60, whatever it was, of these. I got them on eBay, I think, for like $3, and I think I bought them, oh gosh, it's been a good 10 years that I purchased these. Now, the next ones that I did, of course, are also musically inclined, but they all have a little bit of a meaning. I kind of thought I would go that way because it was fun. Anyway, I'm a big country and western fan, and I'm going to tell you, when you give me some Garth Brooks or Blake Shelton or little Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, I'm a happy camperess. Anyway, I have the guitar and some music, and again, use that music paper. The same thing here. My mom and dad were of the 40s, and they were, teenagers then, and they loved their music and so forth. So this is a little bit of a shout out to them, though they are both have gone to heaven, and at least I hope so anyway. Anyway, I did use the paste, the stenciling paste on these two, and I just liked the way it came out. And again, with the inking of Tim Holtz. This one here is a shout out to both my girls and my granddaughter. Paid for a lot of dance lessons, and for all 3 of them, and it was a lot of fun. Tori was also, my granddaughter was also on a competition team, and did a lot of solos and duos, and plus the competition, and it was just a lot of fun. anyway, that's a Tim Holtz paper doll, and the records came from authentique paper that I had, and then again have the, oh, I'm sorry, have the music paper. And then I have a little sticker that says Dance Fever. This one is also kind of a shout out to my mom and dad from the time frame when you used to have dance cards. And so I also put there was some more definitions of dance, so I added that one. And then I had a ticket that somebody gave me in a swap as like an extra. And I was also happened to be on music paper, so I thought this is perfect. And then I did one of Genevieve Designs. I have her templates, and this was one of the embellishment templates that had packs that had a lot of the little envelopes, and you put them in policy type envelopes, that kind of thing, and the little papers to go in them. So I just put dance card there and thought that was another tribute to my mom and dad. This one's a little bit to my husband. He loves his birds. We have bird feeders, we have bird houses, and at sunrise every morning we do hear the birds chirping away. And you know what? It's lovely. I would really miss it if they didn't. And again, it's the paper, the sheet music. This is a little sticker that actually I got from, oh gosh, I'll tell you. It was from a garage sale. And so I saved that and used that. And then I did the stenciling again with the Bo Bunny stencil paste. This one was just a little bit of fun. It says, if it doesn't make you feel fabulous, don't do it, don't buy it, don't keep it. Feel the beat. So, and then this other one is just, I did the definition of musically, and basically it says in a musical manner, the quality of being melodious or harmonious. So I just thought it was a little bit of fun there. So that's what I did. Now, I just wanted to show you that on the back of these, I have put on them what they are. These are artist trading card stamps, and I did get this from our friend May at May Made It. And there's various ones that she has. There's some that have like a winter theme. Here, I have that thing. Winter theme. There's a summer theme here. This also has butterfly, maybe towards more for the fall. So anyway, I think, gosh, I don't remember. I know I had points to use, and I think with everything, it probably came under $15 after I got the discount and everything, because I do belong to her stamp club. Anyway, this is, you know, what I put on the back of these. So these were the 6, and these were the 3. Then I also made my pocket letter holder. And, you know, it's the 9 card that you get for the trading cards that the kids get. So I cut out on the Cricut with the help of my daughter, Lindsay, because it was really my first attempt at getting something off Design Space and actually cutting it out. So I got as far as picking out what I wanted, plus sizing it right. After that, Lindsay finished it up, and the next time we play with it, if it goes a little smoother, we'll move on to the next part. So that's what I put here, because and it says soul. This was one thing, which was soul. Then I added to which I thought it kind of was cute. Soul music soothes the soul. So I thought that was fun, and the gift of music. So I wanted to put my Bandstand cards here. And then I know this was one. And put these up here. Because, and the reason I did that was even though, you know, even if you go to use these like in a journal or an album or something like that, what's fun is too, is it helps you remember who gave it to you. Because you know what, even, because a lot of them people don't put their names and, you know, so forth, or information on the back. So when you go to say, oh, I want to give somebody credit for this, you really can't, because you don't know who give it to you. So I just thought this is a good way of doing it, and I'm hoping that other people will see this and start doing it when they make the cards, so that when, you know, we do use them in our albums and journals and things like that, that we can remember who did it and we can give you credit for it. Especially if we're going to share it on, you know, one of our YouTube stations or channels. Now, the other thing is I took a CD. My husband doesn't burn them anymore. And so I did put a piece of tape on the back of this one after it was done, so that if somebody wanted to use it, you know, think to use it like for a journal cover or something like that, they could. But anyway, it says music to my ears, sweet music. And again, I used the sheet music and some stickles around the edge. And here, I'll just put this at the top. And with the little brad, we'll put it here. I was going to make a dangle out of it, but then I thought, oh, you know what? This will work just as well, and I kind of liked the way this went. So then I can just fold it over. Now, one of the other things a couple other things I wanted to share quickly. You know, we get a lot of some people, we do the stick pin. I've done several stick pin swaps, and sometimes you get them as part of an extra or a goodie in a swap. Well, you know what? They work really good if you use anything like this, you know, to keep the, and you know, it seems to be stainless steel because I'm not getting, or surgical steel, because I haven't gotten any rust from it, and I've been using it quite a while. And rather than purchasing one, I figured, well, you know, I've got all of these from different, because I was going to do that. And then when I, you know, thought about it and I saw these, I said, hey, this is what you want to do with it. So that's what I did. The other thing is I wanted to show you was that with the cards, with the playing cards, and I'll show you what I did. This is one that I had done previously where, and I can't, you know, she didn't put her name on it, and I don't remember who it was, but one of the people that I had done a swap with, she had layered the cards. I always would use one card and then put my heavy, you know, 110 or 120 pound cardstock on top, or the lightweight chipboard. And well, she had layered them and they came out beautifully. And I'll tell you, they amazingly stick well too. And they're so much easier to line up than when you're doing it the other way. And then what I like to do when after I get these done and I put them, you know, put the paper on the front, is I'll glue it down and then cut around it so that I get a snug cut, or, you know, or trim it out and then kind of do it on the paper trimmer and then just curve the edges. But they go quick, and it really, really is so neat and gives you the stability. I just was like amazed, because I can't tell you how many pocket letters, and I've used playing cards as the base in many of them, because again, you don't have to cut, and it's just, you know, you don't have to measure and all that. It makes it a lot easier, and then you just do whatever you're going to put on the front. But it's so nice the way they line up. But anyway, I just wanted to show you real quick and easy. That's it. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that. And have a wonderful day. Bye.